Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Persia here in Victoria 2 with the historical flavor mod. So in between episodes I've been doing some thinking because for some time now, well fucking hell I'm still doing it, I've been encouraging laborers in these eastern provinces, but I did just notice that they have basically no, well this one has quite good admin efficiency, not perfect though, so let's fix that. Because I think admin efficiency actually affects the effectiveness of your national focuses. I guess we could have a look at it. So yeah, Pashtunistan only has 1.8% workers. Serbia, hey. You're not doing anything dumb, are you? No. Not that I can see. I don't know, like there has to be some pattern here, right? Like this state has no efficiency. Let's try and fix that. Let's try and encourage bureaucrats for a while. I guess the same could go for Turkmenia. Is this one, like, is this encouragement even making a difference? Though that's of course another. Hey, thank you. Is that like, yeah, okay, so it's working over here. Southern New Guinea. Ooh. Kingdom of France and Britain. Once again, I haven't actually given us the slightest fuck about crises in this playthrough. I don't think I have to. I think it's like Japan and America, like non-Europeans don't have to care, which obviously I'm quite a big fan of. Because it means that I don't have to do anything. The Europeans can just go kill each other and I can sit on the sideline and reach new profound levels of laziness. I am a big fan of laziness, I will not lie. So are you? Yeah, no, there are bureaucrats being appointed, but are they making a difference? Not at all. I guess this province already has a reasonable chunk of bureaucrats. Yeah, it is 0.3%, but I you know, it wouldn't surprise me if those were not actually Persian. Well, there are some Persian, but most of them are indeed Baluchi, and I'm pretty sure Baluchi bureaucrats do not actually count towards your admin efficiency. I think only primary culture peoples count. Once again, if I'm wrong, then honestly, just tell me in the comment section, because I do not know, obviously. Because if I knew, I would have presumably been more specific. I don't know, like you know what I mean. That's how it works in colonial regions, anyways. Getting some decent Persian pops here, though. Getting more and more on board with the notion of committing serious genocide over here. Getting these places integrated already into the Persian Empire. Whether or not they'll ever become majority Persian is another question entirely, but that is a question for another time. Yeah, I don't know. Once again, there's no. We would have to do repeated genocides. Although I guess if we are doing that, I should probably start. How many people live in Iraq, anyways? Would it be a big deal? Not really. Honestly, no, that wouldn't matter much at all. The real loss, of course, would be these two provinces. Killing people in Uzbekia and Sind would be a very bad... Well, you know... genocide is always bad, but it's, you know... It's whether or not it's good in game terms. You know, it's not like Paradox is above that. Like, they have genocide in EU4 and Stellaris, although of course they don't call it that. They call it what do they call it in Stellaris? Purging? Yeah, purging. Fuck off. Oh, it's so good. And in EU4 it's attack natives. It's not brutally murder all the natives. All right, we have reached a bureaucratic level. That is good. Does this place even have proper literacy? Well, presumably it does not have good literacy, but it does have over 2% intellectuals. So I think we'll go back to craftsmen. Then again, I would like to get some efficiency over in Turkmenia. I feel like there are enough Persians lurking about here to make that a reasonable possibility. But it really does not look like we're going to be achieving anything at all in the Anglo-Persian Oil Company. Change the good in Abadan to oil. Gain literacy, gain baby boom, gain influence. Okay, but last time I checked we were a great power, so it's not like that's gonna matter, is it? The English Anglo-Persian Oil Company was the first company to extract petroleum from Persia. In 1901, William Knox blah blah negotiated an oil concession with Muzaffar al-Din. He would assume exclusive rights to prospect for 60 years in a vast tract of territory, and in exchange the Shah would receive 20,000 monies, an equal amount in shares, and a promise of future profits. In early the Ark have sunk more than 500 into his Persian venture and found no oil. Sent it. Okay. Struck oil. Okay, so some other guy found oil. Should we accept the deal? Is there... like, is there a downside to this? You know what, I'm just gonna have me a quick little lurk around in the files, you know, just... Nah, nothing in the files that I could see that would make this bad. So yeah. Onwards to the Anglo-Persian Oil Company, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, it shouldn't matter, right? Because we're a great power, so it's not like the British can fucking spare me or anything. That's not possible. However, we can now do Asian farms and mines. Have investment. Oh yeah, because it's the year. Okay. Ooh, does that count for these provinces? Is this Asia? Where would I even go to see it? There was one province that just got a modifier. I guess I can... Of course I don't... Well, oil. Where's oil? There's oil. Yeah, here's the... Yeah, baby boom. So it should... Now, there's no modifier here. Plantation and mines. Okay, so Iraq is not Asia in this mod. Even if... Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, counting the Middle East as Asia has always been a bit like, you know... I don't know who came up... Well, you know, we knew who came up with it, but it's not... It's not overly practical. Like, whenever you say Asia, you don't necessarily... You don't... That's not what you're referring to. Honestly, if I were to reorganize things, I would say Asia is like... Everything that is today counted as Asia, except India and the Middle East. I would probably also make a sort of semi-unofficial rule that says that whenever you say Africa, you're automatically implying Africa south of the Sahara. Because, you know, I feel like Egypt is way more connected to the Middle East, or, well, at least culturally. Actually, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but still, it's just something that I've thought about. Anyways, we can smuggle tea to Persia. It's after 1900. I'll want to look this over, though. Because, like, sorry, no share. Like, I want to make sure I'm not giving up any coal or iron or any useful resources in the name of fucking tea, you know? That would be stupid. Nope, there's no real penalty here. It's basically just going to change this whole general region to tea. And if you look, there's nothing useful there. There's just wood and sheep and memes and who knows what else. So yeah, onwards to tea. It's a little pissed the British off, but you know. Didn't I just give you fuckers like oil and shit? Like, fuck off. Leave me alone. The crisis is happening. Still not entirely sure. Once again, I'm not going to get involved unless Germany gets involved. Oh, bolt action. Oh, actually, we need that first. Where did we go? Here we are. Really? Germany's gonna sit this one out? No, they're gonna join. So then the question is, will I join? I don't think I will, because there's literally nothing for me to gain here. I don't really want to blob into India. That's just not my priority in this campaign. Though I'll let the... Wow, really? You guys are actually going to fight this one out? That's hilarious. Good on you, I guess. Bulgaria, you're off to silliness again. What are you doing? Are you invading Russia? Should you maybe consider... This is another one of those derpy things in Victoria 2. It's like... Bulgaria... Oh, never mind. It's the Greeks who are invading. Okay, well, I guess I judged them too soon. Still though, it's always funny how you like your semi-puppets, like your spherelings, they invade another nation and then they ask you whether or not you want to join. It's like, I kind of wish sometimes that the AI would actually, that goes for EU4 as well. Like, I wish the AI would sort of ask you like, hey man, do you actually want to join this this war? And then you could say no or yes. And that would sort of impact whether or not they would actually do it. And presumably, you know, affect relations and stuff like that, because, you know, an alliance... Yeah, no, I'm gonna... am I going to invade Russia? No, Germany is literally allied to Russia right now, so let's not... let's not do that, eh? Ooh. Spice. Spice in my belly. Oh yes. This is like, I'm getting a bit shocked here. I'm getting like a bit speechless. It's like, there's been, I can't even, I didn't even, like that, I'm seriously speechless. Like, it's been so long in this game that since I've actually like been in a situation where the game actually gives me a free casus belli against the nation I actually wouldn't mind invading. That's hilarious. And glorious. Well, so it looks like Germany has gained autism. I guess that must be some technology that I haven't quite unlocked yet. But yeah, I mean, why German... Yeah, I guess... Oh, no, I see what's happening. Germany's trying to walk to India, presumably. And then me being the smartass I am, decided to give the British access. Maybe I should stop that? I don't know. Who do I actually want to win this? I don't know. I guess I don't care. Yeah. Go war. Persia gains a place in the sun. So that lasts for a year. Can I still fabricate? I can. Sadly, I do not have enough infamy to fabricate for a state. Because if I could do like both of those at the same time, that would be pretty fucking awesome, I'm not gonna lie. That is a decision that must be made. It would be much better, of course, if I could sort of try and meme into existence a because like I could always just release Sind. That's always like the emergency solution that would give me just enough infamy room in order to fabricate a state, you know, if the worst thing happens and I gain the max amount of infamy. The alternative would be to fabricate liberating anything, it's not worth it. It's not economical, if you will. I'd be better off just straight up taking another state in the war. Infamy cost be damned. Huh. I assume Germany would not join this absolutely hilarious war. They would! Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. You know, we can... Then again, though, if I do call the Germans in, presumably they'll, like, peace out the war before I'm ready. And we do not want that now, do we? So, you know what? I think I'm just going to start funding my army, and I'll gather some cash by taxing the dipshits, and... no, keep the taxes low, and let's just fuck our industry, but with tariffs instead. Yeah, I'll get the troops into position, and then we'll have ourselves a nice little war against the Auto-Turks. God, it would be nice to take 2 colonies in this war, though. If I could take Lebanon and Syria, that would be nice. Once again, though, that would require liberating Sindh in order to get the infamy room. Like, I want to do that eventually, so it's like, well, I might as well do it now. It's just so many people live here. It's a colony, though, so it's like, how much is it really worth? Is there any, I don't know. I'll think about it off screen, I think. All right, the army is mostly in the position I want them now. Actually, what I decided to do is that we're going to fabricate a release puppet casus belli so that I can release Kuwait. And who knows, maybe later on I'll have an opportunity to, you know, slide into the the Kuwait. Once again, it's 5 infamy, so, well, how civilized are you? 50? Nah, you're never going to be civilized in this entire game. Sorry, Kuwait. Yeah, if I could incorporate that, that would clean up my borders quite nicely. So we're going to go for that. We got 1 infamy. Once again, it's, oh, socialist, yes. Yes! Acceptable healthcare. I love acceptable healthcare. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna liberate Kuwait, and actually what I think we're gonna do is that, once again, I do not entirely understand or know how the triggers for the Ottomans releasing their vassals, like, I don't know what triggers that. I mean, I'm reasonably confident that it's a thing, at least. I really should, yeah. Well, I don't know, is it? No, actually, I think it's okay, actually, to give the British access, because the British are just sending their defensive armies to derp in the Caucasus instead of actually, you know, defending India. But yeah, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to annex Transjordan and Palestine, just in case the very fact that I'm annexing shit in the Levant will trigger the Ottomans to release Syria, because if they release Syria, I'm better off, well, having them release Syria than, say, Jordan, because Syria is 2 provinces, and so, yeah, it would be 8 infamy to annex it then, if you combine all the casus bellis I'd need to use. Actually, no, it would 7.5 it would be, to release Puppet and then annex, because I'm reasonably confident Syria will release as a primitive. Point is, we're better off doing that than we are doing, say... No, that's not actually true. No, that is true, yeah, because... Yeah, because taking it in the other casus belli would cost more. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud here. Trust me, I know what I'm thinking. I know what I'm doing. Actually, I don't, but I don't know. Let's get some prestige. Yeah, we gotta get some of these, like, we gotta spam some culture. Bit unfortunate, bit of bad timing. Ottomans, do you have anything going on for you here? 13? Nah, we should be able to beat them. 59 regiments. We have 76. Surely this will be doable. Got Arabia on our side. They're a glorious 12,000 man army. Yes. Actually, maybe Abyssinia would actually join me. Well, increase relations. Because they do actually have a bit of an army. It's not actually that large, and it's presumably shit. But soon enough they'll civilize. Actually, no, they won't at all, whatsoever. But, you know, they'll try their best, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have a plan. When is this memo finished justifying? Soon. Alright, yes, we're ready. Gonna go for a place in the sun. We will not actually call our allies in. I might regret that, but I hope that I won't. Actually, Yeah, well, Abyssinia won't join? Fuck you. Serbia will though. Wait, where did Bulgaria go? Yeah, he did some silly stuff, didn't he? Yeah, but he will join me again because he loves me. And hopefully he will join me, no matter the... Yeah, you know, he's being murdered by the Russians. Details. Yeah, he probably won't join, actually. Let's see. Transjordan... Oh, he will! Ah, what a loyal puppet. Lovely. Let's go for Transjordan. Encourage Arab nationalism. Oh, increase the... Yeah, fuck yeah. We'll increase the fucking conscription time. That bumps us up to the max. Ah, lovely. Reduces education efficiency. Ah, who needs your education when you have glorious nationalism and murdering your enemies and who knows, maybe even committing some casual genocide in Iraq. Also, are they asking for voting again? Oh, they are. Well, away with you. But yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so now we do actually have to ask you. We cannot because we don't have a dip. Well, fuck me. Arabia, though, you're literally my puppet. You don't have a choice on this. You gotta join me. Do I have any other allies? I don't think I do, actually. No, yeah, Serbia. Serbia, my man! You know how this whole kebab removal thing works. Onwards! Also, is the remove kebab jokes a bit more, like, intensely offensive than I think it is? Because I think Parallax kind of banned it on the forums. So I might be overestimating how tolerable that joke actually is. Yeah, I'm holding these artillery units in reserve. I'm hoping that I don't have to mobilize for this one. Then again, we have quite a lot of units to mobilize here. But once again, if I don't have to mobilize, Queen Victoria. Yeah, if I don't have to mobilize, I don't want to mobilize, obviously. Oh, did the war just end? Yes, it did. Well, the war against the... What was this war about even? I actually just forgot. Well, I don't see anything different. I think it was some colonial crap. Oh, I've honestly forgotten. Can't have been that important then. Well, at least not important to me anyways, and that's what matters, because we're literally playing Persia. Arabia wants access. Dude, you're my puppet. Isn't it kind of implied that you have access? Form alliance. Yeah, Glorious Victoria too, where you actually have to form alliances with your own puppets in order to do stuff. Did you join? Yeah, you joined. Can I ask you now? Yes, I can, and you will accept. Who knows? Maybe even the... yeah, look at that! Yeah, Serbia and Bulgaria, do we have cores? Ooh, spooky! Yeah, they both have cores of Macedonia, so who knows? Maybe they'll add those war goals. I would give it to them, whoever gets there first. So yeah. And someone's tampering with my empire. Could you maybe not, Russia? Didn't I just give you access and shit? Fuck off. Give me back my Spherling. If I could click it correctly. There we are. Yeah, encourage Arab nationalism. We gotta do that. Or do we? The Arab Revolt. Release Hejamite Hejaz. But I already kind of own that. Like, the lands that... Like, Hejamite Hejaz lands are incorporated into a puppet that I own. So, I don't know why I would click that. Like, I don't know. I'm sure it would just fuck them a bit and I would get prestige or whatever, but the risk of some bullshit happening is too large, I find. Like, I you know, it wouldn't surprise me if the game was like, you know, the Ottomans would declare war on a nation that does not exist, and so they would be stuck in a war with a nation that does not exist for forever, essentially, until the end of the game. For those who watched the multiplayer campaign, you might remember the sort of sad situation where Switzerland got stuck in a war against a random federation of, yeah, the Sunderbund or whatever. But the Sunderbund stopped existing at some point. Oh, you're gonna do that, aren't you? Could you not? Yeah, okay, I was able to convince them. Yeah, maybe we should not have that tiny army chilling right there. They actually have shit organization. This would be a good time to attack. If we could grab ourselves an excellent general. Do we have any excellent generals? Ooh, I found an excellent general. He's currently lurking about in Tehran, but we can change that, my friends. Oh my, oh my. Oh, look at this elite army. Guards, artillery. Oh my god. Where is the guy? There it is. Abdul Hossein Zaidi. Attack +5. Boy, or Turk, or honestly whatever, you're about to not only die, you're about to just F to pay respects, or oh, okay, they're not actually dying as hard as I thought they would. That was a bit anticlimactic, to be honest. Really? 5 attack? Okay, well, let's have a look at this shit. Do they have some meme general that I just didn't pay attention to? I guess they're mobilizing or something? I don't know. Let's have a look at this battle. Oh wow, really? Oh, okay, so, but see, now my attack skill won't actually matter. But of course they're gonna get murdered. Italy wants alliance. I'm not sure if I actually want that, to be honest. No, I have a feeling that would piss off. Yeah, Great Wars are enabled, so actually what I would actually like is an alliance with Britain. They will not do that though. I don't know. I'll keep an eye out for whatever's. Oh, poor Bulgaria. Yeah, I don't know. I want to keep my alliance with Germany. That's the main priority. So I'll just keep an eye on whoever they end up allying, and I'll just sort of follow suit. That's the idea, anyways. All right, I'm actually mobilizing at this point because I actually got kind of fucked up in this or no, Palmyra, I think it was, or I actually forget, but. Yeah, I got wrecked, and that was not very fun, so we're gonna try and avoid that, eh? Actually, at this point, I just want to try and add my war goals so that I can call in Germany and just sort of put an end to this meme. So yeah, we got some mobilized forces here now, some farmers, some workers who are out to get blood or whatever, and so yeah, we'll try and thicken up the front line a bit. Alright, the game was being stupid and it wasn't letting me add war goals because of the don't have jingoism. Ah, fuck. I'm an absolute monarchy. Why does the monarch have to consult the people? Let's add Palestine. Bam. And I think I'll actually just straight up demobilize immediately. Because that was kind of fucking my economy a bit. Yeah, you can see the economy immediately got way better there. Of course we have less troops now, but there was no real... yeah, the mobilized armies hadn't really reached the front line even at this point, so... not too worried about it all. And there it is. Acquire Transjordan, Sheikhdom of Kuwait is released, and acquire Palestine. It's not beautiful, but but it's a thing, you know. It's, you know, it exists. Oh, look at that. Greece conquered Eastern Macedonia. Yeah, I didn't actually pay attention to what was going on this side of the front lines. I don't know. I guess they didn't achieve much. Ooh, Milton Socialists. Yeah, could you maybe... did the army die? Yeah, let's see if we can send some forces over there, because I don't need my my little Serb buddy dying off. Maybe I can try and abuse these exiled troops. Could I get access through Russia? No. But I actually have a coast now in the Mediterranean. So that means that... oh yeah, we can upgrade forts. But yeah, that means that we can actually build boats. We can actually get that army back eventually. So yeah, build navy, just clipper transport for days, because I don't have any other tech. I guess this army can be the Save Serbia army. So you go hang out in Gaza. The rest of you laddies, go sit in a place that's not so profoundly deserty, if you will. Alright, we can get good healthcare, get some of that glorious population growth. Ah, beautiful. In other news, we're trying to save stupid Serbia from the blight of socialism. Build local support. Haha, no. Trinket minimum wage. No, I don't see any good reason why I would give that. Not unless I have to. So yeah, my navy. Shut up! I was not able to build a big navy, but there's not a very the rebellion killing the meme lords in Serbia is not very big either. So actually, let's get bolt action rifles just because it's such a crucial tech. And the colonies, right? So we, lol. Baghdad is going to fight in my armies. Yeah, I don't mind the fact that I was kind of contemplating genocide. Yeah, actually that's kind of nice of me in a sense then. Well, not nice of course, but tactical, if you will, to take these two provinces first, because there's not a lot of people here. So even if I were to genocide it, it wouldn't, be the end of the world. Well, it would obviously be it would be the end of the world for the locals, but yeah, commit genocide in Palestine. That's a good way to get your video demonetized. I don't know. I think all my talk of genocide in Baghdad has already demonetized this video ages ago. Fucking Victoria 2 and Paradox games in general. There's just no mercy. Okay, so the Germans are once more at war with the Russians and they're asking me for help. It's another one of these Russians war in an effort to reclaim Lithuania. However, this time the Russians are allied with the Kingdom of France and not Britain. So we might actually want to join the bandwagon here. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm being a bit salty right now because if I actually paid attention, I would have realized that the truce with the Germans and the Russians recently disappeared, and as a result I would have declared war myself. But no, the Russians actually got ahead of me and they invaded. I did check the tech, and we have equal tech with the Russians. Well, we both have 18 tech anyways. I don't actually know if they have bolt action rifles. Bolt action rifles is a massive technology. It's basically as important, if not even more important, than machine guns. I'm desperately trying to get it right now. Of course, I decided to prestige spam a bit while the Russians were off. Well, once again, I don't know whether or not they researched that tech or not. Still, there's a certain embarrassment always included when you're playing Victoria 2 and you have... Well, I guess we technically don't know whether or not we have shittier tech than the Russians do. Actually... that's spooky, yeah. Military directionism just became unlocked. I totally did not think of that. Because that lets us have gas attack. Whether or not I should actually swap over my tech research though? I don't know. We're going to be ending the episode here, and I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be joining this war. I mean, we're literally allied to Super Germany. Like, I mean, I guess they technically don't own all of this crap, but they own all of the industrialized and German parts of the greater... well, potentially greater German Reich, and so yeah, 1,000. I assume they're number one in the world. Diplomacy, they're not actually. Huh? They barely have less industry than the British, and their military is actually. Well, it says here it's shit actually. Soldiers and army 99. It's not very good. Then again, I mean, the French basically have no army, and if you... I don't know, the way Victoria 2... like, it says the French have a military score of 14, if you look away from leaders and capital ships. The Russians have a lot of soldiers and army, to be fair, but I would assume the Germans have a better tech than the than the Ruskies have. I don't know. There is a decent opportunity here to try and get our cores. This would be a good thing, of course, because even if that is the only thing I get, it would be a good thing, because I only want this because whenever you end a war like this. I would get an event that lets me take just these core provinces without having to annex all of this stuff, which once again I'm sure I'm going to have some hate in the well, not hate, that's a dumb word. I'm going to have some some salt in the comments about not me blobbing, you know, as far into Georgia and North Caucasia as I can. Isn't this Dagestan? I guess it includes like Ossetia and Caucasian. I guess that's not Ossetia. But is Ossetia still a culture? No, I guess it's not. Could have sworn Ossetian was a culture for a time. Yeah, wait, what? Really? Wasn't there... Well, there was at least a culture called North Caucasian or Caucasian Minor to represent all of the tiny cultures in the Caucasus. But that is nowhere to be seen. Once again, this version of the mod, I'm playing HFM 1.27e. So it's like a beta type thing, so if there's something a bit derpy going on, then presumably that's what's going on. Still though, this has to be like an intentional thing. I don't know if it's a new thing or if I'm just being profoundly derpy. That is very possible. So let's just put an end to the derp and end the episode. Thanks so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.